Flash 1 from 1. Second box from 3.
There was a whole era on planet Earth when it was wine o'clock somewhere. When travel goals included single malt tours and wedding karobars were all about the priciest whiskies. But it seems that the life and times of millennial Earth belongs to gin and tonic. From gin festivals, gin workshops to tonic entrepreneurs, gin and tonic is everywhere. But did you know this famous highball cocktail owes its origin to men in the military? Here's a quick dive into the G&T history. To kick off, gin itself became popular beyond its country of origin due to wars. Invented by the Dutch back in the 16th century, gin was called Geneva, as it was made from juniper berries. The English discovered gin in the early 17th century, while fighting the Dutch in the 30 Years' War. Gin grew so popular in England that it was being brewed and consumed to epidemic levels. So of course, as the Brits started tripping out on world domination, they brought along gin when they set foot in India. But between the Brits and Dutch, winning control of the colonies required the ability to fight off the biggest tropical risk, the death trap of malaria. As a result, both powers were racing for the ownership of South Americas, the only place with cinchona trees from which quinine, the malaria medicine, was extracted. In fact, in India, it was mandatory for British soldiers to consume daily rations of quinine. But the quinine was so bitter that the soldiers started mixing it with water and sugar to be able to take quinine shots. And voila, tonic water was born. While no one person is credited with the invention of gin and tonic, it was inevitable that the Indian heat and the mandatory quinine shots would lead to G&T genius. By the 1840s, British citizens and soldiers in India were running through 700 tons of cinchona bark in a year for their must-have doses of quinine. British horticulturalists tried to grow cinchona trees in India. Many failed attempts later, the first plantation came about in the Nilgiris in the 1860s. Once the tech for making carbonated water was discovered, J.J. Schwepp founded the namesake company to sell carbonated water. Eventually, your go-to carbonated tonic water was first created in 1870. Till date, all tonic water brands call their carbonated beverage Indian tonic water. But of course, it has far lower doses of quinine now. Today, with the revival of G&T, tonic water is the new hip thing to stand out with. Alcohol and food pairings are so passé. The new in thing is niche tonic flavors and right gin pairings. And you would never guess who else this highball cocktail has brought back to life. The East India Company, after almost 160-year hiatus. This 400-year-old company has created a premium gin to announce its comeback. Safe to say, in gin and tonic we trust.